Alright guys, Paco Slim here with the review of Chapter 6 of Injustice. Apparently this will be the chapter that is the final one that is included in the Collector's Edition. There seems to be a little confusion of people thinking that Chapter 6 is the last one they're making, and by the end of this that's clearly not the case, so I'm assuming that they have more issues planned, because as it stands there are 6 chapters, and that makes up 2 issues, so I don't know if they're going to have continuing the series like after the game comes out, but I assume it'll continue, up until the game comes out, if anything. So, once again, spoilers, so let's get into this. The comic begins with Superman contemplating if what he's done is a good thing. There isn't any lines from him, and the art is really great in this particular panel, and I actually kind of like the effect where the blood is still on his arm. And the news story is saying how the other day, 11 million people were killed, and that it appears that the Joker was to blame and he was, killed. And it cuts to another panel where you get to see an interview with Commissioner Gordon. All of this is happening in the Fortress of Solitude. The people ask if it was true that Joker was killed by Superman in custody, and Gordon says they'll issue a statement later, with other news reports questioning the safety of the land now, with the lady saying, "Yesterday we lost the city of tomorrow." Then we get news that the fictional country of Bialia has been shelling its own citizens, and Superman, upon hearing this news, says, "No more." He flies out of the Fortress of Solitude to where we assume is Bialia. We see the city of Garrett in Bialia, where a boy is running away, where it seems that a shell is about to land on him. It explodes to reveal that Superman blocked him. He reaches out his hand, pulls him up, and notices that more explosions are going off nearby. The others thank him saying, "It's okay, I should have been here all along. I'm sorry, I'll stop this." So he flies right into the Capitol building, goes through, gets the president of Bialia, and takes him out, saying, "I want to show you something." He drops him in front of his citizens and says, "These are the people you're supposed to protect." The president saying, "No, you can't do this." And Superman says, "Yes, I can. I realize this now." At this point, we've pretty much assumed that Superman is now giving himself the job of punisher of all of the world's criminals, and he doesn't care if you're a president, he doesn't care if you're higher up than everybody else. If you're doing heinous acts, Superman will find you. Wonder Woman flies down and informs him that there are cameras, recording him right now. He says, "Good, I have something planned," and that he's planning on addressing the world. She says that he should probably set up a press conference at the United Nations. He agrees and flies, apparently straight there, having one of the quickest press conferences to begin with. I assume it's been a day, because he's now clean shaven and there's no blood on his arm. So he says, "I'm so sorry, we failed you." And then he reveals to the world that his name is Clark Kent. He gives away his secret identity, saying that he is sick of everything that's gone on, saying what I had suggested earlier, that he is tired of people being criminals and not being tried as them. So he says that to those who will commit these similar acts, he will look for you and he will find you. He doesn't care about your lands or your beliefs or petty squabbles. He doesn't care if you're a madman, a terrorist, a king, or a president. You have no right to take innocent lives. So he's calling a worldwide ceasefire, and if you do not, it's over. And the comic ends saying, "To be continued." So this one we don't get any really new information, because we kind of knew Superman was going to take control of the world. We didn't know how. And while this does give us that information, and I did like it, I feel like there might have been more to show. The art is still fantastic, and the writing is still really good. But I think that if we had gotten maybe more people's opinions on it, then maybe it would have been better. However, that being said, it's still technically only 11 pages long, so there's not a lot you can get in there. So I'll give them a pass on that. What do I give this? I give it an 8 out of 10. It's still good, but personally I still want it to be a little longer, but I can't really fault it for that, so I don't know. Anyway, leave your opinions below, and see ya.